All this time I feel ashamed, Lord, for the things I've done since I've been falling all this time. 'Cause I haven't had peace in so long, and I couldn't seem to go on, but now I can feel it through you. And I will never and ever forsake anything, and I'll follow this path back to you. اللهم إني أسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم إني أسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. I lost my way, Lord, left from your side when chasing this world didn't go.
Target located. Engaging target.
Water is life. Water sometimes causes death. Water is safe and beneficial when it undergoes careful and professional treatment. Potable water must be crystal clear, ozonized, odorless, and clean. These qualities can only be found in one brand, our brand. Introducing the new Al-Hikmah table water. Al-Hikmah table water is manufactured by Al-Hikmah University Ventures, a subsidiary of Al-Hikmah University, Ilorin, Nigeria. Al-Hikmah table water is available across Ilorin Metropolis at all retail stores. Al-Hikmah table water offers you bigger value at lesser price, with satisfaction derived from every single bottle. Al-Hikmah table water, the best for thirst. They say a friend in need is a friend indeed. But sometimes a friend indeed can be filled with greed, desperation,
So when the time is right, I'll get it.
betrayal,
Haba! See what you have turned that girl to because you want to come to me, because you want to marry me.
comedy,
Are you a lecturer? No, are you a lecturer?
Hey, boss, stand here. That's your duty post now.
extremism,
This one is a kafir. That one is a kafir. This one is haram. That one is haram. Are you the gatekeepers of hell?
blunder. Starring by Shualan, Makonjola Teslim, Abdul Salam Habib, and introducing Owelabi Aisha, Yunusa Awa, Kolawole Teslim, and Temitope Joshua. Is it your blunder or my blunder? Only time will tell.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to Al-Hikmah University, which is located in the heart of Ilorin, the capital city of Kwara State, Nigeria.
I am bringing bringing good tidings to prospective applicants to our programs at Al-Hikmah University that there is guaranteed quality delivery of service in terms of knowledge transfer.
Al-Hikmah University is a faith-based university and a fast-growing citadel of learning.
Al-Hikmah University is a faith-based private university which, since its inception 16 years ago, had uninterrupted academic calendar.
With our facilities that are state-of-the-art and moving with the trend in global academic practice, there is just no other way to get guaranteed quality education than to look in the direction of Al-Hikmah University.
It is the destination of students who desire quality education under a serene environment. I welcome you to this great university. Thank you.
irú omi wo ló fún mi yìí. èmi ò mọ̀ mọ́rúkọ ẹ èmi kàn fún yín lómi ni. káì ó lè fún yàn níwọ̀ jẹ èmi ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́dẹ́ mú mi báyìí. irú omi wo lẹ wá mú. Al-Hikmah University table water omi alálùbáríkà tó ṣe ara lóore omi tó mọ́ garaga tí ò ní dọ̀tí. Al-Hikmah University table water láyé mu báyìí. Al-Hikmah University table water omi amọ́lọ́lọ́ omi táwọn gbajúmọ̀ àti ọ̀tọ̀kùlú èèyàn ń mu kò sí nínú àwọn omi lásán omi gbàrọ̀ gudu. Al-Hikmah University table water ó ti lù gbòòrò pa wọ́n ń ta tinú àwọn ń ta tinú nke. Al-Hikmah University table water láfiwé rárá ọlọ́tọ̀ nítò wọn ọ̀tọ̀ kò síbi tẹ́ ẹ̀ ti lè rí ó ń bẹ ní gbogbo ilé ìtajà tẹ́ ti ń ta omi tàbí kẹ́ ẹ má dààmú rárá kẹ́ ẹ pè sórí aago 08039561525 ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ má mú mi kó mi má o Al-Hikmah University table water ni ẹ má mú. ẹ má mú mi kó mi má o àwa ò mú mi kó mi má o Al-Hikmah University table water la ó máa mú.
Over the years, Al-Hikmah University, Ilorin, Nigeria, has witnessed the tenures of great visionary leaders who have contributed to the development of the university through series of policies, reforms, and capital projects. On the 13th of July 2020, Professor Noah Yusuf, a professor of industrial sociology, assumed office as the 5th Vice-Chancellor of Al-Hikmah University. Without much ado, let's take a voyage on Noah's Ark. Professor Noah Yusuf runs an open and inclusive administration, thereby giving staff members the opportunity to perform at the highest capacity.
My candid description of the current administration, which I lead, is as an administration which was destined to embark on transformation of the university.
This current administration is leading by example. Leading by example, and because of that, workers are putting in their best now. Workers are better motivated with this current administration. And of course, we put humanity first in how we deal with the workers. And that is why we are getting the best results of optimum performance from the workforce.
Professor Noah Yusuf is an exemplary leader. He runs all-inclusive administration with an open-door policy. You as an individual is free to go into his office for inquiry, contributions, and complaints, and so on. It will interest you to know that Professor Noah Yusuf is transparent in all affairs of the university. And this made him a man of integrity.
He has come with a policy of mentoring his staff, his students, and others. You will find a situation where a Vice Chancellor is calling students our children. He will tell you, these are our children. He will tell those older professors, these are our papa. And he does things in such a way that you will not know what is happening, and many things are happening.
Demonstrates exemplary leadership, build vision, focus, and charisma.
Professor Noah Yusuf came into office, and I can tell you that I'm a living witness of what has happened from then till now. His administration has no hidden agenda, and I can say without mixing words that he's highly democratic. By nature, he's a very friendly person. Therefore, you can always approach him at any time, anywhere, and on any subject.
The current administration, under the Vice Chancellorship of Professor Noah Yusuf, has come on board at a time when the university actually yearns for a paradigm in the mode of our administration. And he has come in to give a true leadership to what the university is now enjoying. The Vice Chancellor has come in to operate an open door policy. And to this extent, he has engaged every sector and structure within the university to make sure that they are part and parcel of the progress that is being made today.
In terms of his administrative skill, we have seen a very peaceful environment in the university, and we have seen sanity being attained in all activities, both in the academic and the administrative sphere of the university.
He's a committed leader, dedicated, resourceful, dutiful, dynamic, and an achiever.
The leadership of this administration is dynamic in that it's open to ideas, to new initiatives. It welcomes new ideas that will promote the ideals of this university. It's building on what it has. It says it, let's use what we have to achieve what we want.
Since he came on board, he has been adopting participatory leadership style, which has made him gain optimum cooperation of both academic and non-academic staff. Our staff have seen the need why they should be well committed and dedicated to their duties, as they are often involved in decision making, which is a key to effective administration.
The university system stands on two major pillars: academia, and administration. Professor Noah Yusuf has ensured there is an equal balance in both.
In terms of teaching, we were able to provide conducive atmosphere for quality education, such that the academic staff were supported through the staff development program, in which academic staff who are on PhD programs were supported through grants, and to date, more than 15 academic staff have completed their PhD programs since our assumption of office. Secondly, for the non-academic staff, we have also learned similar kind of support for AIMS training programs and sponsorship of professional conferences and trainings so as to ensure quality service delivery.
In addition, the university management put in funding for grants for research, to enhance research among the academics, so that this will improve the ranking of Al-Hikmah University when quality reports, research reports, are uploaded online, and even the staff, the academic staff, getting published in high-ranking journals across the world. And of course, with Al-Hikmah's initiative to also engage in aggressive affiliations and collaborations with other universities across the world, because Al-Hikmah's feasibility online will be impressive in the next 5 years.
The major reforms are as follows. The constant organization of academic seminars, workshops, training for staff. The junior staff are also not left out in this regard. Then you will be talking about the fantastic improvement in our health facilities. I think talking about our clinic. And there's a regular monthly
Mic check,
health
1
check
2.
for our staff.
Mic check,
this goes
1
a
2.
long way, at least,
Mic
to
check,
let our
1
staff
2.
know their condition, their health condition, and for the medical people to
Mic
recommend.
check, 1 2.
Specifically in the area of
Mic
accreditation.
check, 1 2.
When the physically came on board, we were saddled with the challenge of 23 programs that were mature for accreditation. Newly introduced programs that were due after resource verification, and those programs that were due after 5 years span of their being given approval to operate. Luckily for us, with the support of the Vice Chancellor, 23 programs were presented, and we have full accreditation for 22, while one of the programs got interim accreditation.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor of Al-Hikmah University, Professor Noah Yusuf, FSP, SP, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Abdul-Ghani Akashoro, the University Registrar, Dr. Mrs. Rashidat Modupe Oladimeji, the University Bossa, Al-Hajj Abdul Hafiz Omani, the University Acting Librarian, Al-Hajj Murtado Amauraji, respected deans of various faculties here present, directors of various centers here present, heads of various departments here present, distinguished members of academics, members of non-academics, the entire Al-Hikmah Congress, I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It is a tradition of the university during the convocation for the Vice Chancellor to grant a priest brevet to the entire world, where the Vice Chancellor ruminates with the praise men on the journey so far, achievements, challenges recorded so far in administration. It is in line with this tradition that the Vice Chancellor of Al-Hikmah University has organized and invited guests for today's Vice Chancellor's press briefing. You will recall with me that over a year ago, the Vice Chancellor had his maiden press briefing with the press in this same auditorium. Alhamdulillah, it is a year now. We are here gathered to listen once again to the Vice Chancellor of Al-Hikmah University, to numerous achievements within that short time that has been recorded over the time. And of course, the challenges that have been encountered in the course of administering this university. With the permission of my Vice Chancellor, here seated already, I would like to commence the program by announcing the observance of the national anthem. Shall we all rise for the national anthem, please?
All rise, O compatriots, Nigerians come again to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes was
Akbar Kabira. Shall we have a seat? May I most humbly invite the University Chief Imam, Dr. Ali Kamaluddin Al-Mubarak, to please step forward to give the opening prayer. The Chief Imam of the University.
بسم الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر والله أكبر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم اللهم لك الحمد ومنك الفرج وإليك المشتكى وبك المستعان ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بك يا رب العالمين. We pray Almighty Allah, after we give thank you to Him to be with us in today's program and others, to guide us, to protect us, to be with us always. إنه على كل شيء قدير وبالإجابة جدير فسبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We thank our Chief Imam for that beautiful opening prayer, believing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will guide us in all our affairs here today and beyond, inshallah. May I now call on Dr. Babalola Abdurrahuf to please give us a reading from the glorious Quran. Dr. Abdurrahuf Babalola from Economics Department. And that is to say that all lecturers in Al-Hikmah University are well versed in the glorious Quran. Mr. Abdurrahuf, you are welcome.
Things are done much better, faster, and with less stress. Under the same administration, the VC has been able to start the building of 2 hostel blocks, one in Atere for the law students and the other in Igbaja for our Greek students. This is another big feat for the university, and we hope that the trend continues so that all our students can have hostel rooms within the school community. The school runs on a multi-campus arrangement where students in other campuses are given the opportunity to use our luxury buses to inter-shuttle within the campuses.
If you go around the classrooms, we are provided up-to-date, latest gadgets of teaching such that the classrooms can make the students to have the best in terms of learning.
And also in terms of our student convenience in payment, it's been very, very easy since last year. You pay anywhere you are in the country, even your remote village. Once you have internet, your payments can go. And also another thing that we also introduced, hostel booking. It's online now.
Operating on an inclusive administration, Professor Noor Yusuf paved the way for faculties, centers, and units to attain some major feats respectively.
Since the inception of the present administration, a conscious effort has been made to ensure that we not only increase our enrollment, that the programs that we have at the postgraduate level are sufficient enough to meet the needs of the larger society.
As God will have it, we have been able to successfully process our first set to the Nigerian Law School. 50 graduates from this faculty have been processed to the Nigerian Law School for admission. Besides, we have also forwarded additional students, graduates, to the law school for consideration for admission. That is a big achievement. Even the Faculty of Law, New Complex, is an achievement.
My faculty, which is the Faculty of Management Sciences, we are given full accreditation for the 4 programs available in the department.
There's no gain seeing the fact that under this present administration, laudable achievements have been recorded in my faculty. Firstly, is accreditation of 4 programs in the faculty having received nothing less than 90% based on NUC report. Under this administration, the faculty was saddled with the responsibility of establishing a demonstration school, and this was achieved. At present, Al-Hikmah University has an international school where future leaders are being built.
A few months ago, we had our national conference, which was tagged the conference on the issue, the boiling issue in Nigeria today, talking about the issue of power sharing, power shifting in Nigeria. And so we have been able to have that conference, and works are on to ensure that the publication and the outcome of that conference is published. We have scholars from various universities who attended the conference, and it was adjudged as, in spite of the issue we have with COVID-19, and in spite of the challenges we had, the conference was a successful one.
We achieved full accreditation for our medical lab science program. And in November 2nd and 3rd, the leadership of the council, Medical Lab Science Council, came to examine our students, our first set of MLS students, 11 of them, for the first professional exam. And that is to tell you that the administration placed emphasis on us, and we've achieved, and we have delivered. Secondly, the Nursing Council of Nigeria also came to look at our nursing program. And I'm happy to tell you that we also passed that examination. Now that our nursing students are going to 400 level, we are getting ready for their midwifery exams and other council exams. So we've recorded that too. If we had failed, maybe we will have to be sending our students to other universities. God did not allow that. The third one, which is very heartwarming, is that our first set of the public health program with BSc Public Health will turn out 5 students who are the pioneer graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Public Health. On the 24th of November, the first set of public health graduates with Bachelor of Science in Public Health honors degree were inducted into the African Institute of Public Health. This means that they are recognized as professionals, and not all schools that are offering the Bachelor of Science Public Health have that status.
I can tell you that last season we were able to embark on dry season agriculture using the methodology that we understand, which is irrigation systems, and all the support for installation of irrigation systems on many hectares of our lands are from this current administration.
Professor Noah Yusuf's administration has provided more complementary services for the school. Before now, students used to go out of the university community to get food from places like Item 7, Chicken Republic and the like. But now, discussions are in way with Item 7 to bring that into the school compound. We also have projects on bakery, laundry, which is started already, and so many other complementary services like the e-library, among others. This is good because at least our students will not go out of their community to get what they want to make life comfortable for them.
We started with 58 students, cutting across all programs, which is largely unprecedented. The center has also observed its first meeting public lecture, which was a huge success. It drew large number of participants from both the town and the university environment, including high-placed traditional rulers, especially our the Emir of Ilorin, our great fathers, and it becomes a tremendous success. From that meeting public lecture alone, we were able to establish a lot of collaboration with different national and international organizations. We have the Institute for Peace and Conflict Resolution in Abuja. We have the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Police, the civil defense, and all of this, with their total support, were able to enter into one form of memorandum of understanding or the other, in order to be able to further the core values of the center.
The major achievement, as far as I'm concerned, is that we had a total of 9 programs that were selected for accreditation last year. And all those programs had fully accreditation from the National Universities Commission. And we got this because Professor Noah Yusuf was very, very meticulous. He devoted a lot of time and resources. He was able to convince the management and other stakeholders that we have to get this accreditation done for the image of the university, and he got it done.
Let me start. The library has witnessed a greater development in the sense that from 15 computers to 54 computers at the e-library. The university library has grown from 35,000 volumes of books to 45,000 books in space of 1 year. The university journals has risen as we have courses, new courses in place. The e-resources of the university, which is here according to department, faculties, has only increased. For this reason, we have spent less to achieve much under this administration.
In a bid to contribute to job creation in Nigeria, the current administration mandates all students to acquire several skills with entrepreneurial education. This will enable graduates of Al-Hikmah University to be job creators rather than being job seekers.
Again, I must add here that why Al-Hikmah University should be the first for any parent is the fact that we take the issue of entrepreneurship very serious here. The Abdurrahim Oladimiji Center for Entrepreneurship Center is giving our students the best way to live after campus, the best way to discover themselves and to have a potential for providing job rather than seeking for job.
With that spirit, we're able to do a lot of things as far as the productive development in this university is concerned. Going around this university, we discovered that our university is one of the neatest. And one of the things we are doing is that we repaint our buildings almost every other year. All the paints that are being used in this university, in and out, are produced by the vocational center. And when we are doing it, it is the students who are doing the production. We are into so many other things. As we speak now, we are going to flag in by next week the program for this academic section. We have a total of 21 what we call hard skills and soft skills, which the students are going to be trained upon. And more importantly, we are using also that platform to do what I call the social development for the staff as well, which means some of those things that we are producing, ceiling board, which we are producing, paving stone, which we are producing, blocks, and all these can also be accessed by the staff. So we are now using one stone to fill 2 boards. We train the students, we also help the staff to develop. So that's one of the hallmark of this university in terms of educational development and entrepreneurship in this country.
He who fails to plan, plans to fail, so says the adage. The Noah Yusuf-led administration is focused on placing Al-Hikmah University on a pedestal of excellence.
Where I see Al-Hikmah in the next 5 years is a university of choice, because the speed of the growth we are experiencing now, if we are to project, Al-Hikmah will be one of the best universities to choose for academic pursuits.
The mantra of Al-Hikmah University is learning for wisdom and morality. This, the university has entrenched in all its service delivery.
We will be looking out for a university where we will not be limited to rote learning. Rather, it will be academic education, academic learning, imbued with moral and spiritual essence. All this taken together, I would say that Al-Hikmah University possesses all these qualities.
If you look at the motto of this university, it says learning for wisdom and morality. Where we are today in this country, any parent will want his or her wards to go to a place where that child will achieve wisdom for whatever course he's pursuing and morality. We place emphasis on these two in this university, and for that reason, it should be a first port of call, first choice for university education.
Al-Hikmah University is unique in the sense that it blends academic with moral, and this singles out Al-Hikmah University from other universities.
Why Al-Hikmah University should be a place, the first one for that matter, for any parent, is the fact that our students here found solace, they found tranquility, and they found their staff, their lecturers, friendly, and they always want to be here. No wonder, therefore, that you see a parent whose child is graduating is bringing in another child to come and enroll in the university.
Structures, buildings don't make a university. We look at the quality of staff you have. Here at the Faculty of Law, we have how many professors now? 5 or 6 that we have on that. So we also have senior lecturers. We have those with PhD. These are the type of things that make up a university. So if people are now talking of Al-Hikmah, Al-Hikmah is the Harvard for the future.
The university has never mixed any calendar, despite the fact that COVID-19 was able to shut down the whole world, and so many universities and secondary schools as well as primary schools were affected. But Al-Hikmah University, being proactive, was not affected at all. No academic calendar was lost.
In the first place, Al-Hikmah University is the first licensed Islamic faith-based private university in the country. So that gives us an advantage. And looking at our motto, which is learning for wisdom and morality, that suggests that our focus is not only on academic excellence. We also want to ensure that our graduates are also imbued with moral standard.
Not only that, there is no bias for what your religion is. It may be named Al-Hikmah University, which sounds Islamic. Yes, that's how a private university will sound. But we don't have bias for any background. For example, I'm a dean of this faculty and I'm a Christian. My religion was no criterion when I was to be employed. And that should also be the reason why parents who want their children to have good education to choose a school that has no bias.
Therefore, the federal government should necessarily support private universities so as a way of appreciating the important role they are playing in the society. For the society at large, I will also call upon philanthropists, well-meaning Nigerians, and other friends of the university to support the noble ideal which the university is pursuing in terms of rendering quality education.
Within 16 months and still counting, the Noah Yusuf-led administration has made giant strides in all ramifications. As we embark on this journey on Professor Noah's Ark, we are optimistic that this is nothing but a tip of the iceberg, and we pray for a fruitful and successful tenure.
Target located.